Hi, this is TraceyHD, and I'm here to do another unboxing and full flip through today of the newly released Oracle of the Mythic Heroes by Letao Wang and illustrated by Rosan, Zuali Anjun Gao. And I hope I'm pronouncing those names right. I just received this in the mail today. I believe it was released on the 9th of January, and I can't wait to take a look at this deck. First of all, it comes in a very nice, sturdy box, so if you watch my videos, you know that this means a lot to me. It's going to protect your cards, and let's see what we have here in the box. Okay, first of all, we have a nice guidebook. Wow, this is like an actual book. Look how thick that is. Very, very nice and well made. A glossy finish. Okay, and let's see what's in the guidebook. And this is a deck by Beyond Words from Portland, Oregon. First, we have the table of contents. And there is a foreword in the beginning, and it says, the 4th century Roman author Sallustius, in his treatise on the gods and the world, wrote that myths have been used by inspired poets, by the best of philosophers, by those who establish the mysteries, and by the gods themselves in oracles. In discussing the stories captured by the myths of his culture, Sallustius went on to say, now these things never happened, but always are, meaning that our mythologies consist of fictitious tales that are uniquely able to relate to eternal truths. In other words, myths are stories that were never true, but always will be. The creator of this oracle deck, Letao Wang, has immersed himself in the mythology of ancient Greece and Rome and has deftly knit together 40 diverse mythic stories with the 36th decan of the zodiac and 4 lunar phases, creating a divinatory fabric that incorporates all the aspects of life covered by a complete cycle through the 12 houses of the zodiac. This merging of ancient myths with the symbolism of astrology has resulted in an easily accessible oracular tool in the form of a card deck that can be used, as Joseph Campbell might have said, to divine where you are and the types of issues you might face in the uncharted forest of your life. Wow, how nice. And then there is a preface. Okay. And after the preface, there is going to be an introduction. And it says, you probably have used or heard of tarot, which is a 78 card deck for divination that follows a universal system encompassing 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana cards. Oracle cards are also used for divination purposes, but each deck is unique in its stories and systems. There are 40 cards in Oracle of the Mythic Heroes from Greek and Roman mythology. The first 36 cards are assigned to the mythical heroes, and each one rules a decan of the zodiac sign with its own teaching. In astrology, each zodiac sign covers 30 degrees of the 360-degree sky. Each 10 degrees of a sign is called a decan. For example, Theseus, the famous king of Athens, rules the first decan of Aries. Paris, from the story Judgment of Paris, rules the second decan of Gemini, and Psyche, the lower of Cupid, rules the third decan of Scorpio. So there are 3 heroes for each zodiac sign. Although the 36 cards complete a full 360-degree circle on the astrological chart, the last 4 cards, the 4 mythical creatures, symbolize the 4 phases of the lunar cycle and the 4 transitional seasons of the year. And then it goes on to building a relationship with the cards. Okay, how to work with the card spreads. Okay, 1 card spread, a 3 card spread, a 7 card draw called the spear. Okay, and then it tells you about that draw. And then it's going to go into the initiation of cosmic fire. And then it's going to go through each card. Okay, And there's going to be black and white pictures, the name on the card, and then also the key word. And then it's going to tell you the myth behind the card. Okay, and then it's going to tell you the teaching. So very, very nice. And it's going to go through all of the cards. So there's quite a bit of information on each of these cards. And it's going to go through all of the cards all the way up to the end, which is 36 cards. And then it will tell you the creatures of the lunar cycle, divine guidance of the 4 seasons. Okay, and then it's going to be 37 Pegasus, 38, 39, and then 40. Okay, very nice. So it is a 40 card deck. And then, of course, it's going to also give you some acknowledgments in the back. And then it's going to tell you about the author. Letao Wang is a professional astrologist, tarot specialist, and the founder and spiritual counselor of the Healing Kingdom. He's been providing astrology, tarot, and numerology readings for clients both locally in Hong Kong and overseas since 2015. He is also the astrology columnist for Hong Kong Living magazine. So a very, very nice guidebook. Gives you a lot of information. I cannot wait to read a lot of the things in there. And then these are the cards. And let me just take this band off. And these are going to be rather large cards for an oracle card, but most oracle cards are about this size, I would say. And it's going to be a semi-glossy finish, okay? Cardstock is decent. And let's take a look at these cards. Oh, and they are borderless. That is wonderful, because if you watch me, I love borderless cards. And whatever works for you, works for you. I personally could connect with the artwork so much easier if there are no borders, so I don't even have to trim these. And look at how beautiful the artwork. Okay, and this one is leadership. Then we have impatience. Yes, I could see he's flying through the air. He does look impatient. And there will be numbers on the card, okay? And then the mythical hero's name, and then the keyword. So this one's number 3, which will be Achilles. And I like how it has the astrology sign here, okay? And this keyword is confidence. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Number 5 is Midas, greed, and she's golden. You know, everything that Midas touches turns to gold. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork, very colorful. And this is number 8, Paris, and there's the astrology sign. It looks like Gemini symbol down here. And this is indecision. 9 is Numa. And again, the Gemini astrology sign there. And this one is humor. And he's laughing at him. And then we have number 10, Orpheus, healing. 11, Deianira, insecurity. And yeah, you know what? These are in order. The first few cards were Aries, then it went into Taurus, and now we're into Cancer. Althea, number 12, protection. 13, Hercules is strength, of course. Arachne is number 14, arrogance. Penelope, number 15, is faith. Some of these cards are so colorful. 17, Leto, anxiety. 18, Daedalus, focus. 19, Odysseus, strategy. 20, Dido, codependence. 21, Orestes, justice, and she's holding the sword and the scales of justice. 22, Helen, sexuality. 23, Medea, revenge. 24, Psyche, transformation. Wow, look at what a powerful card that is. And even though there's like a dark figure here, there's still some beautiful colors in the middle of the artwork. It's gorgeous. 25, Jason, adventure. 26, Icarus, hubris. 27, Chiron, knowledge. So you get the gist of this. You're going to have the name, the number, and the keyword along with the astrology sign. 30, Leonidas, perseverance. 32, Atlanta, perfectionism. 33, Pandora, hope. How wonderful is that? It's like, oh my goodness, all these faces and dark images are emerging from the Pandora's box. I want to read what the book has to say about this because this is amazing. You know how they say, don't open that Pandora's box? It's a Pandora's box, all right, right? Okay, let's see what we have here. Oops, I think I passed it. Yes, here it is, Pandora, hope. Okay, and it says Mercury, third decan of Aquarius, February 11th to the 20th. And then, we have a gemstone here, a very nice. So they're going to also give you a gemstone to work with. Maybe you pull a card of the day, a one card draw, and then maybe, a piece of amazonite to work with that day. Very nice. Very, very nice. And what is the teaching? Okay. And it says, when Alex came to me for her card reading session, she seemed despondent and hopeless. I had learned of her difficult romantic history, being led on, being cheated on, and experiencing breakups. But this time it felt somewhat different. The Pandora card fell out in the reverse position while I was still shuffling the cards. I was a bit taken aback since I usually shuffle the cards facing upright to avoid reading reversed cards. But at that moment, I felt the card was trying to tell us something. Alex recently attended a friend's wedding. She had known the bride and groom for many years and had always been good friends with them. When the newlyweds were exchanging their vows and rings, she got a bit teary-eyed because she felt that she was seeing genuine love, and she reaffirmed to herself that despite all the bad experiences, there was still hope for her. Until the reception later that night, when Alex left her table to use the bathroom, the groom secretly pulled her aside in the corridor and told her, I've always liked you. I wish you were the one I had married. At that moment, everything within Alex collapsed. After hearing the story, I understood the reversed Pandora accurately symbolizing her state of mind. It was telling us she had lost hope for love. The sickness, agony, and all the ghastly evils escaped from Pandora's box and penetrated the worlds. But it was the gift of hope that she managed to protect in the box. We all from time to time face disappointment and unforeseen circumstances that can cause chaos and sadness. You might be struggled with a relationship, dealing with an unfair situation, or mourning the loss of a beloved family member. The suffering doesn't appear to end, and we almost want to reconcile ourselves to the belief that there is no escape. The myth of Pandora's box tells us that despite the gruesome truths we face in life, hope is always the beautiful source of our resilience to move forward and grow as a person. When Pandora, the third decan of Aquarius, appears in your reading, you're being called to find your hope again in life. Know that the universe is watching over you and assisting you from a higher position. Let go of the victim mentality. Release yourself from self-defeating beliefs and focus on creating a more positive reality for yourself. Tomorrow, the sun will rise again. Let your angel of hope embrace you with love and point you towards your own shining path. How gorgeous is that? How beautiful. So for each card, you're going to get all of this information, and this is wonderful. I mean, you could open a card reading, a tarot reading with these cards, or you could close the tarot reading for some advice as the ending card. These could be used in a spread by themselves. You could do what I do and do a card of the day, every day a one card draw until you learn the entire deck. These are beautiful cards. There's so many different uses for them. Here's number 35, Oedipus, Destiny. 36, Patroclus, Sacrifice. 37, Pegasus, Assistance. Beautiful Pegasus card. 38, Sphinx, Transition. And these cards here, you're starting to see the moon phases, okay? Whereas before the earlier cards were the astrology signs. 39, Medusa, Reflection. And last but not least, Sirens, 40, Cleanse. Wow, these are amazing, amazing cards. These are going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing Oracle deck collection. And let's see how these are to shuffle. Very easy to shuffle. Very, very nice. And if you'd like to purchase a deck of these cards for yourself, just click the link in the description down below. These are great for beginner, great for a seasoned reader. I'm very happy to begin working with these cards. It's an amazing deck. Very, very beautiful artwork, an excellent guidebook that gives you more than I could possibly imagine, you know, about each of these cards, and the packaging was great. Love them. If you've enjoyed this reading, I almost said, if you have enjoyed this full flip through and unboxing, please hit the like button to help the channel survive here on YouTube and grow. Drop a comment down below. Tell me if these cards resonate with you. And above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.